Hello and welcome to Ethics HU 245 here at Kaplan University. My name is Dr. Rebecca Lee McCarthy and I am very happy to be your instructor for this term. We'll be spending 10 weeks together, so let's make them a fantastic 10 weeks. I wanted to start out this video by giving you a few tips about how to navigate your classroom and also where to find some important elements and resources in the classroom. And then I'm going to go into what is due for Unit 1 and where to find that information. Here under the left-hand side of your navigation tab, under the course home tab, you'll find some very helpful resources. One of the first helpful resources is the syllabus. I'm going to ask you all to take the time to read the syllabus this week and to read it well, because it's going to give you a lot of important information about how to succeed well in this course. We have everything from the course calendar to description, information, where you can find course materials, and so on and so forth. Don't forget to overview the policies because it discusses specifically the late policy in this class. I'll talk about that also in seminar this week, but you'll want to make sure to read it as well. We have a list of our assignments here, grading rubrics, which is very important because this tells you specifically how I grade different elements in the class. Information about our live seminar or seminar option 2 if you can't attend a live seminar. And this is very important, help with tutoring here at Kaplan University. If we go down a couple links here, you'll find our digital book. Now for Ethics 245, we are using a virtual book or a digital edition of the book, Ethics Theory and Practice, the updated 11th edition. If you click on this, this is going to take you to a VitaSource bookshelf, and you can also get an app for this for your iPhone, for your tablet device, as well as Android. Here we are with the bookshelf. This is basically what our digital book looks like, and it's very nice because you can do some things with the digital book such as search for something, highlight things, make notes, so on and so forth. So I hope you enjoy this digital version. I do. Let's go back to the class. I also want to direct your attention to the course questions feature in our course. Now, you may have specific questions for me, your instructor, about, for example, a grade or making up late work, and in that case, you're going to want to email me specifically. But sometimes you have a question that the whole class may be wondering about as well, and in that case, this is a really good place to put that question, and it functions very much like a discussion post. So you click respond, you give me a subject. Where is our textbook? And then you'd put your information here. When you're finished writing it, you'll just click post. So if you have a question that might be relevant to the entire class, please feel free to use this section here, the course questions, and I will answer it as soon as I see it popped up there. All right? Okay, so let's look over at the ethics chart. This is a wonderful little chart that will give you some understanding and a little bit of help with ethics and many of the terms we're going to be using throughout this course. Also during Unit 2, you're going to be making out your own chart, and it's going to be a very important kind of thing for you to hold on to throughout the course. But this talks to you a little bit about philosophy, the different types of studies in philosophy, epistemology, metaphysics, which is the study of reality, and ethics, which is we're going to be studying the study of morality. It tells you the different forms of ethics. We have non-consequential ethics, consequentialism, as well as virtue ethics, and how different theories fall under these ethics. This is a wonderful little chart to have. So if you like to have things printed out while you're doing your work, you may want to print out this handy little chart. Okay? All right, so let's move on to Unit 1. So I can show you everything you're going to be learning. Unit 1 is going to be giving us an overview of ethics in general, and almost every single unit has the same outline. As you can see, we have home. This will take us home. This will give us our unit outcomes, what we hope to learn throughout the unit. And this, very important, is our to-do list, all the things that are going to be required of you this week. For example, in Unit 1, you're going to be asked to introduce yourself to your classmates. You're going to complete some assigned readings. You're going to do a quick learning activity, participate in a second discussion about ethics, and you're going to hopefully attend the seminar and complete the quiz. So every week you're going to want to go over the to-do list, but in the announcements section of our class, and I'll just pop on over there, you'll find this video and some other helpful resources such as Welcome to Unit 1, in which I also list our to-do list. Going back to Unit 1 now. There we are. You also have with every unit a list of academic tools. So you can go to our Dropbox area, how to navigate your grade book, how to do well with online communications, go to the library, listen to Kaplan Radio, which is some pretty good music actually. Get some help on plagiarism. Plagiarism is a big thing and you want to avoid that in this class and all other classes. And very important, we have links to the Writing Center and paper review question and answer. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that so you can see what that brings up. Oh, hold on here. I guess I have to log in. This takes you to the Writing Center, and what you can do is you can ask the Writing Center to review your papers in this class, and I highly suggest you do so. You place your name, your email, your course selection, and then have any concerns you write in here, and you can also upload your paper. Now, if you want to do this service, you need to submit your assignments early. You need to give them at least 48 hours, I would say always 48 hours, in order to get some good feedback on your papers before submitting them for this class. But this is a wonderful resource. I'm going to encourage you to use it. Let me click out of here. All right. So every week you'll come on this page, it'll say different units each week. You'll get an overview of what the unit's going to be about. And then you're going to get your list of things to do. You can find the reading that you are required to do with this link here under Reading every week. Click on that and you'll get another page coming up and it'll give you all the reading. For week 1, you're being asked to read the course syllabus. Chapters 1, The Nature of Morality, and Chapter 2, Consequential Theories of Morality. I always suggest that students do their reading first before they do anything else. Learning activities are usually quizzes without consequences and some other different kind of helpful hints on understanding the different terms and key concepts we're going to have. One of the best things is to review the key terms for each unit. And in this we have all the major key terms that you're going to be exposed to for this particular unit, and we'll be using a lot of these key terms throughout the term. All right. You can take a short quiz, and this particular quiz is without consequences, and it gives you a little bit more information about what applied ethics actually means in this course. We'll go back to our home. Discussion gives you an overview of the different discussions we're going to be talking about this week. Okay, and where to find the discussions, and we'll go over that in a second. Go back to the Home tab. Seminar button gives you information about our seminars. Our seminars are always on Wednesday evenings from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and if you can't attend a live seminar, you can do seminar option 2. Returning back to Home. Quiz will take you to the quiz, information about the quiz page and how to access it. And in this case, you'd actually go to the quiz to the side here. And summary kind of gives you just an overview of what you learned in this particular unit. Now, for Unit 1, you're asked to introduce yourself. You're asked to do a discussion. You're asked to perform the quiz. Of course, do the reading, and then attend seminar, do seminar option 2. This is our introduce yourself area. Everybody's expected to do this, and you want to make a total of 3 posts. I'll be posting more about discussions later, but let me just throw that in. Give me some information about yourself and you'll answer the questions that you find here. Our discussion kind of starts things off with ethics. And here we're going to talk about why ethics is important to you, and you're going to answer a series of questions as well. For all of these discussions, read the whole prompt. The prompt is here, and it also lets you know how much you need to do. Like, for example, write at least 200 words in your original or initial post and then answer 2 of your classmates. But again, I will go over my expectations for your discussions in a separate video. You click on respond, and this allows you to make your initial response. Always put a good header subject so I can have a good idea what your topic is going to be about. And then you'll want to go ahead and write your post down here and then click post. Now, what I suggest to every student is, instead of composing your post in here, if you have Microsoft Word or something similar, compose your posts, every post that you do, in Microsoft Word. And you can see I made mistakes on purpose. What happens often is that people make mistakes in their discussion, either because they're missing punctuation or they're having grammar issues or spelling issues. If you initially compose your posts in Microsoft Word, you can catch these issues. And then when you are done, you can just copy it and paste it here into the discussion. Now, I happen to have a speller also on my browser, so it's picking up that I didn't write McCarthy right. But as you can see, this way you can check for your spelling and grammar issues before you post it. And then when you're done, just click on post. Okay, you can also choose a preview, and this gives you a different way of looking. Okay, so introduce yourself, answer the questions for discussion 1, and then you'll want to take your quiz. Now, the wonderful thing about the quizzes in this class is that you have an unlimited amount of time to take the quiz, and you're allowed to take the quiz as many times as you want to get the score you want. The only caveat is that you have to take the quiz by the end of the unit. So that's usually Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time in order to get credit for the quiz. Okay? If you have to be late on the quiz, you need to email me and tell me why, and I will decide whether or not I'll let you make this up. But you do have all week to take the quiz, and you can take it as many times as you want to get the score that you want. All right? And finally, I'm just going to go over seminar option 2. If you can attend the live seminar, which is again on Wednesdays from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, you can come here and you can answer seminar option 2. Seminar option 2 is basically just like a regular discussion, except that you don't have to respond to your classmates if you don't want to. But there's a good chance I might come in and ask you a follow-up question, and under those circumstances, then you are most definitely wanting to respond to me. And that's it for this week. Welcome to Ethics one more time. And I'm just going to bring us home. This is where you find the announcements area, and I'll have an announcement and a video up every week to introduce you to the new unit and to get you going off on the right foot. Mahalo.